Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will look at messages from your person so we can find out their true feelings and intentions. This is a general reading for the collective, so it may not resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take in what resonates with you and your situation and release the rest to the universe. Also, please remember, as always, these general readings are for entertainment purposes. But before we get started, we do want to take a moment to thank you for all of your support, your comments, and the super thanks you have sent in. We really appreciate it so very much. We've been doing private readings for over 30 years, so if you're interested in getting a private reading with us, there is a link in the description and pinned to the top comment below on how to make arrangements for that. For today's pick a card reading, we have 3 selections today. Pile 1 is the card on the left that looks like the blending of fire and water. Pile 2 is the card in the middle with a goddess in the garden. And pile 3 is the card on the right with the beautiful garden scene. Choose the one you feel most drawn to. Take your time. Pause if you need to, but it's best to go with your first impression because that's your intuition leading you. The timestamps are below in the description and pinned to the top comment, so you can go directly to your reading. So take a moment to relax and release everything except what is happening in this moment. This time is for you. Let's begin your journey today. I will see you in your reading. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to find out your person's true feelings and intentions with you and your connection, and also look at some messages from your person as well. Please remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. You're all in different situations. You're all in different scenarios. So please just take in what speaks to your soul, what resonates with you, and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into your reading. Pile 1, what are your person's true feelings and intentions for pile 1? True feelings and intentions for pile 1. This is the 8 of Cups. What else for pile 1? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? This is the Queen of Pentacles, so that is the earth signs. So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. If you or your person have sun, moon, rising in Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, that can be a place of, this can be a place of validation for your pile selection. It doesn't have to be for this selection to work. What else for pile 1? This is the 6 of Wands. What else for pile 1? What else for pile 1? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? This is the Death card, so that is Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising in Scorpio for you or your person. What else for pile 1? This is the 9 of Pentacles. Move these over a little bit. What else for pile 1? What are pile 1's person's true feelings and intentions? This is the 8 of Wands. What else for pile 1? What are their true feelings and intentions? Pile 1's person's true feelings and intentions. This is the King of Pentacles, again with the earth signs. What else for pile 1? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? And this is the Queen of Wands. So that is the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. If you or your person have sun, moon, rising in Leo, Sag, or Aries, that can also be a place of validation for you. Okay, pile 1 people. Okay, so sometimes I'll just say pile 1, and then sometimes I'll say pile 1 people, because I think calling you guys pile 1 is kind of weird, but that's pile 1 people. I'm referring to you. If I say person, I'm referring to the person you're asking about. So with this 8 of Cups starting off this reading, I do feel that some of you who selected this pile selection, perhaps a majority of you who selected this pile today, are dealing with a situation where someone has walked away from you, they've left the connection, they've abandoned, they're ghosting, they're running as this person is walking off here into the distance. I also say that because I do know from reading all your comments that many of you are in situations of no contact or in situations of separation between you and your person. It doesn't have to be for this selection to work for you. Please just take what resonates and let the rest go. But I also feel that your person is going through a change. This Death card tells us your person's going through a change. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. So I do feel that there's change in the wind here for your person. They're growing, they're changing, and they are evolving. But they also recognize here with this Six of Wands, there's a recognition that there is something very special and unique in this connection between the two of you, whether you are together now or whether you are apart, as this Eight of Cups indicates. Now, the other thing about this Eight of Cups, though, it can also indicate that the missing one returns, okay? And that is what I feel the rest of this reading is really saying here. Now, with this King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles being here, this is what I would call a royal couple because they both belong to the suit of Pentacles, okay? So, whenever we see, or whenever I see a king and queen together, to me, it's a divine masculine and a divine feminine in a connection. So I do feel for many of you who selected this pile today, this can be a soulmate connection. It can be a twin flame connection. Please take what resonates and let the rest go. You know what your situation is. You don't need that kind of validation. So for those of you in these connections, divine masculine, divine feminine connections, many times you have to go through periods of separation with your person in order for this connection to grow and evolve and change to the place that it can become. Because with this King and Queen of Pentacles being here, the King of Pentacles is someone who wants longevity. They want a long-term partner. They want a long-term relationship with planning a future together, with stability, on a strong foundation. The only thing is with the King of Pentacles, and you all, if you've been watching these readings for a while, you know the King of Pentacles moves really slow. They don't move quickly. They do take their time because they have to be 1,000,000% sure that this is the connection they want and this is the connection that they see themselves in long term. Now, we also have this Eight of Wands. So even though the King of Pentacles and sometimes the Queen of Pentacles can take their time and not move things quickly, this Eight of Pentacles is about things starting to move, things starting to shift, things starting to change, things starting to happen. Because when the King of Pentacles is ready to take action and create that movement, they will. Now, with this Nine of Pentacles here, I do feel that perhaps you or your person, both of you perhaps, are very focused on building your careers right now. Perhaps you're focused on your job, your work, building financial security and stability. That's very much what this Nine of Pentacles is about. But it's also about being independent. So I do feel that this connection with this person is one that, even though you're together in partnership, even though you're together in union, it's still a connection that will give you a lot of independence. And I do feel that your person does require some independence as well. Not to go out and do crazy things, but they do like to have their own interests, their own hobbies. And it's important, especially with a King and Queen being here, that you both maintain your individuality as well as your similarities in this kind of connection, okay? Now, this Queen of Wands tells us that there's a lot of passion here, a whole lot of passion in your connection with your person. This is something they love. This is something they are aware of. But the Queen of Wands is also someone who's very strong, very confident, and very charismatic. The Queen of Wands has done their inner work, and on the spiritual level, she knows who she is. And this is about you, Pile 1 people. With this Queen of Wands being here, it tells us that there is a very strong spiritual connection between you and your person. The Queen of Wands is the blending of water and fire. So, like I said, lots of passion, lots of steam there with the blending of water and fire, because all queens are water. So we've got water and earth, water and fire, and then we have fire and earth. So there's a lot, this connection has the ability to be very passionate, but also very stable, especially because we have this Nine of Pentacles, which is a strong foundation on which to build a long-term partnership. This Queen of Wands is also someone who's very intuitive, able to intuit each other's thoughts and feelings. And that's because, as I said earlier, you do have a very strong connection to this person. Queen of Wands is very fiery, very spontaneous. This Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, very supportive, very grounded, and very grounding. So, what is your person's intentions and what are their feelings? They do have feelings of love for you. They recognize that there is a strong connection here between the two of you, a strong spiritual connection, that perhaps they even recognize that there is a divine masculine and divine feminine connection here between the two of you. Perhaps they know that you are soulmates and or twin flames, okay? But with this King of Pentacles here, it tells us your person wants to build, their intention is to build a long-term partnership, a long-term relationship. And this is something that can go the distance between you and this person once they go through this change that they need to go through. Now, for those of you who are in separation from your person, or they're running, they're ghosting, whatever it is that they are doing, this Eight of Wands also tells us that it's about communication. So I do feel with this Eight of Wands being present, there is a good chance of getting communication from your person, even though they are missing, okay? Even though they've gone from your life. And I know for some of you, they've been gone from your lives for quite a while. And I know that, as I said, because I read the comments and I see what is happening with you guys as you leave your comments. So, and we enjoy getting your comments and we do respond to the comments. So please feel free to leave comments and we will respond to those as soon as we are able. So let's see what else for pile one. What are their person's true feelings and intentions for pile one? What are pile one's person's true feelings and intentions? Skybridge, possibility for union. So I don't need to go into too much detail with that card because you can all read what it says. This is about bridging the gap between the two of you. Your person's intention is to allow this connection between the two of you to come into union. That is their intention. But let's talk about this sky bridge again for a moment. Yes, this is about a possibility for union, but very much like the Fool card in the Tarot, this is about also taking a leap of faith. So I do feel that this is telling us that your person is saying that they will take a leap of faith and allow themselves to put forth the effort and the energy required to come into this union or reunion with you. Okay? So let's see what else. And if they've not had the courage, or the inner strength to be able to do that yet, this Death card tells us they will. So let's see what else we get for pile one. What else for pile one? Their person's intentions and feelings. Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. This is really, really interesting that this card came up because this is about building a future. It's about building a strong financial future. This Dragon's Horde card is, I had to say that right because I didn't want this YouTube censors to zap me. It's really about building financial security and stability. It's about building a strong foundation on which to build your lives, an abundance of love, an abundance of financial security and stability as well, so that you guys can take trips, build a nice home. This is their intentions, okay? This is what they want. This is what they want to build with you. Let's see what else for pile 1. What are their person's true feelings and intentions? Like attracts like. If you long for love, be more loving. Or if you long for more love, be more loving is what it says. So I do feel their intention with you is to be more loving, okay? Now, the King of Pentacles is not someone who really expresses their love through the spoken word. They don't express their emotions through talking. They are more than likely to express their emotions through gifts or service. It's just the nature of them. But getting this card tells us that your person is going to be more openly expressive of their feelings and of their love for you. So let's see what else we get for pile 1. What are their person's true feelings and intentions? Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is helpful and withstands every situation. Okay, so again, a trip on a boat, perhaps you guys taking a vacation, perhaps a new adventure, going somewhere fun. This Queen of Wands is also someone who really enjoys having adventures, doing adventurous things, going to new places and experiencing new things. So for love endures, we have this love endures card. Love does not give up, okay, or lose faith. So I do feel that this is actually saying for you, pile 1 people, that love does endure. And even though things aren't moving as fast as you would like them to move right now, or perhaps your person is gone and you don't know if they're coming back and there's been no communication and you want to see what's going on with them, this is saying to not give up. Now, you can choose to walk away from this situation. I'm not saying that you have to stay in this connection and stay waiting for someone to come back. What I'm saying is don't lose faith, because love does endure. It's hopeful. Okay, love is hopeful. Love gives us hope. And this tells us that there is hope here in this reading for your person to return. There is hope for this connection between the two of you to move to the next level, whatever that next level is for you, whether it's getting back together, reuniting, moving in with one another, planning a family, take what resonates and let the rest go. I realize you may not all want families. Building your financial security and stability together. Perhaps you want to build a business together. Whatever that next step, whatever that next level is for you, that is very much what this card is saying. And this King of Pentacles is someone who wants to build that stability. They just move slow. But remember, we do have this 8 of Wands here as well that says that once they have gone through this transformation and change, which is probably what's taking the time here, why I said it may move slowly, things will start, once they've gone through the change, things will start to move quickly. They'll accelerate. They will speed up. They will start to move and groove this connection, this situation between the two of you to the next level. Now we're going to use some message cards to get some messages from your person. This is Unspoken Love Messages from the Heart. This is our deck. It's for sale. I will put a link in the description and pin to the top comment if you're interested in purchasing it. Now, it's really important with these message cards that you only take what resonates and let the rest go. These message cards will not apply to everyone because you are all in different situations. Some of you are with your person, you're dating, you're in a relationship, you want to see what their intentions are. Some of you are apart from your person, you're in separation, they're running, they're ghosting, whatever the situation is between you and your person. Some of these cards do apply more so to those who are in separation, but there are cards in here that will also give you insight into what's going on with your person, regardless of your situation. So for pile 1, what messages does pile 1's person have for them? You still hold the key to my heart. You still hold the key to my heart. There's still so much love there. They do feel this deep sense of love for you. There's love and there's longing, and they do see a future with you. Pile 1 people, I do feel that's their intention. I really miss you regardless of how things might seem. Interesting, that came down right on top of that 8 of Cups, which is someone walking away there. Let's see. What else for pile 1? What else for pile 1? Messages from their person. I never expected to meet someone like you, and I do feel that's very true, pile 1 people, okay? They are very mesmerized by who you are. They are very attracted to you. And we get that with this Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. There is a deep attraction here. There's a knowledge that there is a connection. There's a knowledge that there's something unique and special about you that they have never had or experienced with anyone before. Let's see. Oh, I'll take these. They flew out. I keep coming up with excuses why I shouldn't reach out, but we have this 8 of Wands that's about communication. I don't want to lose you. Well, you need to take action here. You need to take action, pile 1's person. It's time to take action. Time to take action. I'm worried you have moved on. And that worry can also create some movement on their part to move things along, to get things moving and grooving here, to move your relationship to the next level, or to come back together into union. Again, with these message cards, please take what resonates and let the rest go. We'll grab one more card for pile 1. I wore masks, but you could see right through me, and that scared me. And very much, we talked in the very beginning about this being a divine counterpart connection. In these spiritual connections and spiritual partnerships, it's very much about being your authentic self. So if your person has ran, or they're ghosting, or you're in separation, or you're broken up, or no contact, it could be that they are running because you could see right through the mask that they wore, and they weren't ready to be their authentic self. And that's very much about what a spiritual counterpart connection is, being your authentic self. But there's change. They're going through change here, okay? This King of Pentacles is not someone who's going to put on a facade. They will be real, and they will show you the nature of who they truly are. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we get for pile 1. What are their person's true feelings and intentions? I wish I was more like you. They see you as very powerful, very nurturing, very giving, being able to share unconditional love. This is something they are aware of, and they do want to be more like that. I know I let you down. Again, take what resonates and let the rest go. What else for pile 1? Help me love you better. I like that card so much. Help me love you better. Perhaps your person doesn't have relationship skills. Perhaps they never really developed them. Perhaps they've never really had a really good relationship. Perhaps they're afraid of commitment. They need to learn better relationship skills in order to have this divine counterpart, this connection, this relationship with you. You occupy my every thought. Do you feel that they think about you a lot? You were the whole package, yes. You were the whole package, and you still are. Pile 1 people, you still are the whole package for them. What else for pile 1? What else for pile 1? What are pile 1's person's true feelings and intentions? I will find my way back to you. So for those of you who are apart from your person, if you're in separation, you're no longer together, they will find their way back to you. That's what this says here. So pile 1, I do feel that this is telling us your person has feelings for you, feelings of love, wanting to take the relationship to the next level. That's their intention. They do see that you are very unique, that the connection between the two of you is a powerful one. They recognize that they need to change. They recognize they need to make changes, okay, in themselves, Perhaps they need to become stronger to be able to put forth the energy and effort required to pursue you. And your person says that their intention is be more loving. This tells us your person is going to be more loving through their actions and through their words in how they express their feelings to you. And for those of you who are in separation, there is a possibility here to get communication from your person and then bridge this gap here that comes with this sky bridge to allow the two of you to reunite and for the relationship to move forward. Okay? This is your reading for today, Pile 1. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey today. And if you want to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to ask Spirit what your person's true feelings and intentions are with you and your connection. And at the end of the reading, we'll also ask for some messages from your person. Please remember this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. You're all in different situations, different scenarios, so please just take in what resonates with you, what speaks to your soul, and release the rest to the universe. So for Pile 2, what are Pile 2's person's feelings and intentions? What are Pile 2's person's true feelings and intentions for Pile 2? Their person's true feelings and intentions. This is the Knight of Wands. That is the fire signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. For you or your person, if you like to use astrology for pile selection, validation, what else for Pile 2? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? This is the Queen of Pentacles. So that is the earth signs, Sun, Moon, Rising in Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. What else for Pile 2? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? This is the Ten of Cups. What else for Pile 2? Their person's true feelings and intentions. And this is the Strength card, so that is Leo, but we covered that with that Knight. What else for Pile 2? Their person's true feelings and intentions. This is the Knight of Pentacles. What else for Pile 2? Their person's true feelings and intentions. This is Justice, so that is Libra energy. What else for Pile 2? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? This is the Hanging Man. That's Pisces. The sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising in Pisces. What else for Pile 2? Their person's true feelings and intentions. This is Judgment. Judgment. Okay, Pile 2, so their feelings. First of all, with this Strength card being here, this tells us that they have a really strong connection. You have a really strong connection. And your person feels that you have a really strong connection, regardless of where the situation is between the two of you right now, whether you're together, whether you're apart, in separation, as the case may be. Strong connection. They feel that you are very wise, that you have a lot of inner strength, that you have a lot of inner wisdom, and that you have a lot of inner courage. Now, with this Ten of Cups being here, what are their feelings? The Ten of Cups is a fullness of emotion. All of these cups are filled with love. So I do feel this is telling us that there is a very strong love connection between you and your person, but also a very strong spiritual connection between you and your person as well. This is a card of building a future, planning a future, coming together in terms of partnership, perhaps planning a family, having a family, combining your families. Please just take what resonates and let the rest go. Not everyone wants families, and I get that. But it's about taking your relationship to the next level, okay? But also, the intention is to take it to the highest level. That's what they're thinking. That's what they're thinking and feeling right now anyway. Now, you are definitely on their mind, pile 2 people. You are definitely on their mind. These nights are about thinking and communicating. So I do feel that they think a lot about the passionate energy that's here between the 2 of you. With this Knight of Wands being here, the Knight of Wands is someone who really likes adventure and they really enjoy passionate connection that's here with you. Yes, this is about a spiritual connection, but it's also about passion. The Strength card does come as a card of passion. But the Knight of Wands, they think about taking adventures with you. They think about doing some fun things together. Perhaps they're going to make some sort of like spontaneous plan for the 2 of you to go somewhere, have a vacation, go to a cottage in the woods that has a cool pond and some ducks. They want to do something fun with you, but they also think about where this connection and where this relationship can go, because that's very much what that 10 of Cups is about, okay? Now, with this Queen of Pentacles being here, they do feel that you are someone who's very nurturing, very grounded, very loving, very giving. They see you as the Earth Mother. They do feel that they can talk to you about anything and that you are able to give them guidance and advice if they're having problems or troubles with their job, their work, career, their family, whatever their situations are that they're dealing with and going through, okay? Now, this Knight of Pentacles is someone who may be thinking about work, job, career, much more so right now. They want to have financial security. They want to have financial stability, okay? Especially with this Queen of Pentacles being here. And perhaps you as well, pile 2 people, perhaps you're very busy. Perhaps you're very focused on work, focused on your job, focused on your career, building your own sense of financial security and stability. Now, this Hangman, as I said, this belongs to the astrological sign of Pisces. But the Hangman is someone who is able to see things from a clearer perspective. It also means that things have not been moving really quickly between the 2 of you. Things may be a bit stuck. And if they are stuck, this is saying that your person's intention is to unstick them and restore balance and harmony to your situation, to your connection with one another, okay? This Justice card is very much about karma. So I do feel that with karma, this kind of karma, I'm not talking about the 2 of you are karmics to each other, although I'm sure that some of you that selected this pile have your person is stuck in a karmic situation that they're trying to free themselves from, okay? What I'm talking about, the karma between the 2 of you, there is karma here. And it's the karma that comes with being life partners, with being spiritual partners, okay? See that tiny yin-yang symbol? That's the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming together into union. So you have karmic life lessons with one another. That's the karma between the 2 of you. You have life lessons with one another to have experiences that will build your individual, personal, and spiritual growth for yourselves, but also together in union as a couple. And if you are apart from your person, if you're separated or they're ghosting or running, this Justice card tells us that it's not finished between the 2 of you. There's still more to come. There's more to your story. It's just like someone's paused it, or they've run out of ink, or they've pressed the pause button on the DVR of your love story. For those of you who are in separation or apart from one another, there's still more to this love story. There's more to come. It's not finished. It's just that your person has to get unstuck, but they're going to be able to see things from a much clearer perspective. Now, this Judgment card is the last card. Now, Judgment is about things changing. So Judgment is about restoration. It's about regeneration. It is about coming back together. It's a turning point. It is a turning point. And it's also a wake-up call for your person, okay? So change is happening. Consciousness is expanding, and they are changing and growing and becoming stronger, being able to see things clearer, thinking about where they're going to take this connection between the two of you next. There's no going back. This is a wake-up call, okay? It's about regeneration, rejuvenation, restoration of the connection between you and your person if you are apart. So this is an opportunity for fresh starts, new beginnings, reunions with you and your person, okay? If you are no longer with one another. But it's also about, if you're dating someone or in a relationship with them, it's about them taking steps to take this relationship, to take this connection to the next level that it is wanting to go. Okay, so let's see what else we get here for pile 2. What are pile 2's person's true feelings and intentions with them? For pile 2, their person's true feelings and intentions. Beloved, radical acceptance. Lots of fire here, lots of fire with that Knight of Wands. Now, the other thing is, when your person is actually ready to put their intentions into action, when they're seeing things clearer, when they have restored balance and harmony to themselves and figured out this decision they're going to make about where they're going to take this relationship, this Knight of Wands tells us that they will hightail it and come at you really quickly. It'll come whoosh out of nowhere, even though it may feel like it's been an eternity since you've heard from them, if you're apart, or that movement has happened in your relationship, if you're currently dating or together with one another. But this beloved card is very much, it's a heart that is on fire. Okay? So your person does have these deep feelings of love. Their heart is on fire for you, and there's a very strong spiritual undertone to this connection between you, especially with justice, judgment, and strength being here. And now with this beloved radical acceptance. This can be a twin flame or soulmate connection for those of you who are in spiritual counterpart connections. And that can also be a place of validation for you, pile 2 people. Let's see what else we get here for pile 2. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. So if your person has been lost, if they've been traveling down a path without you, or they've not been moving this connection along between the two of you, this lost compass card tells us that they are coming back, that they're coming back to this connection, they're coming back to you, and they're coming back with that compass to be able to get that relationship moving forward. It's very much a part of coming home, going home. And we have to remember, we have a home here with this Queen of Pentacles as well. You are their home, okay? But it's also about trusting their intuition. And it's also about you trusting your intuition as well, pile 2 people. Deep in your heart of hearts, deep in your soul, you know if your connection with your person is the right connection for you. You know if they are the one. They may not be acting like the one right now because there's no movement, things are stuck, there's no communication, things aren't happening, nothing's changing, it's out of whack, it's out of balance, okay? But you still know if they are the one for you, right? In your soul, you know. You have your own inner knowing. You do have your own inner knowing. So this is about trusting your intuition. This compass card for you, pile 2 people. Okay, this lost compass. It's about trusting your own intuition, listening to your own inner guidance, and having faith in the universe and faith in your angels and guides that your person will follow through with their intentions. Okay, so let's see what else we get here for pile 2. Their person's honest feelings and intentions. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So I do feel your person is going to be receiving your love, but also giving your love. This to me is always about the equal giving and receiving of love. Okay? So the Knight of Wands is someone who's going to show their love through actions. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who may show their love through gifts. Okay? But this card tells us that your person is going to be expressing their love as well through their words of love, words of encouragement and love coming at you. Okay, pile 2 people, receive with love and appreciation. It's very much about giving and receiving, giving and receiving, giving and receiving. And that being in a state of balance, the scales of justice are in a state of balance between the two of you, where it's equal giving and equal receiving, where you're not the one doing all the giving or most of the giving, and they're not the one that are receiving the most. It will be balanced. Okay, so much more balanced with this connection with the two of you coming up here with your person, pile 2 people. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Miracles and blessings are happening in your life, pile 2 people. This card is for you. Miracles and blessings. Do you believe in miracles? Miracles happen all the time. I've seen them. It's really cool when it happens too. Everything has its gift. So even though things may be in a standstill between the two of you right now with this Hangman being here, there's been no progression, there's been no movement, or there's been no contact, whatever your situation is. Perhaps there is a gift in that. And I know it's really hard for you to not be able to see the gift. I know some of you can. But it's saying that it's not time, because if you have tried to push this relationship quickly along between you, it could have crashed and burned. Or for those of you who are apart now, if you had come back together too soon, it would again crash and burn. Sometimes those who are in twin flame connections or soulmate connections, they will get back together. It'll be an on-off relationship for some time. They can come back and run again, come back and run again, come back and run again. So there is very possibly a reason. The universe, your angels, your guides, your higher selves. There's very probably a reason why things are happening the way they are. We don't understand what the universe is doing. We don't know their motives. We don't know everything that's in your soul blueprint or your person's soul blueprint. Heck, I don't even know what's in my soul blueprint. But the point is, there's a reason why things are the way they are between the two of you right now. If they're ghosting, if they're running, if there is no contact, okay? Now I'm going to use some message cards so we can get some messages from your person. This is Unspoken Love Messages from the Heart. This is our deck. They are for sale. There's a link in the description below and pinned to the top comment on how to purchase these. Also, I'd like to mention that it's really important with these message cards that you only take what resonates and let the rest go. These message cards will not apply to everyone. Some of them will. A lot of these message cards can be more applied to those who are perhaps in separation or periods of no contact with their person. It doesn't have to be for the message card to work for you. So just please take what resonates, use your own discretion, and let the rest go. So for pile 2, what does pile 2's person, what message? I keep coming up with excuses why I shouldn't reach out. What else for pile 2? What is their true feelings and intentions? Pile 2. I really miss you regardless of how things might seem. So for those of you who are in separation, they do miss you. And just because they're not communicating or there's been no contact, it doesn't mean they don't miss you. It just means that right now they are focused on what they need to focus. Perhaps they need to have a breakthrough. Perhaps they need to heal. Perhaps something else is going on with them. Okay, so let's see what else we get for pile 2. What else for pile 2? I'm healing my heart. Perhaps they have damage from past relationships, and perhaps their heart does need healing. Perhaps they haven't healed from past relationship stuff, or perhaps they haven't healed from stuff when they were children as well. Again, take what resonates and let the rest go. What else for pile 2? What else for pile 2? Their thoughts and feelings, their person's thoughts and feelings. I want you to want me. I'm yours and you're mine. Isn't that a song? I want you to want me. But you do want them. Pile 2. And you know what? They know you want them. They know because you have this strong spiritual connection that comes with empathy and telepathy and being able to be intuitive with one another. Okay. What else for pile 2? I feel so nostalgic lately. Thinking about the good times we shared always makes me smile. Taking trips down memory lane. Thinking about the fun the two of you shared with one another. And also contemplating, perhaps with that Knight of Wands, what other fun things you guys can do. What other great adventures you can have together coming up. What else for pile 2? I've never met anyone like you. What else for pile 2? What else for pile 2? I have a lot of insecurities that are holding me back from reaching out to you. I'm working on myself to become more confident. And perhaps, and we mentioned that a little bit earlier, that they needed to find the courage. They needed to find that strength, that inner courage and strength to reach out, to bridge the gap, to communicate with you. Again, with these message cards, please take what resonates, let the rest go. What else for pile 2? What else for pile 2? Help me love you better. What else for pile 2? And they do want to love you better. They want to be able to take this connection long term. That's their intention. But they know they have to grow and evolve in order to do that. Okay? They know they need to have a breakthrough. They know they need to be able to see things from a different perspective. But they also know as well, with that Judgment card, that they need to get a move on and start making things happen. Let's see what else for pile 2. It's not you, it's me. Again, that's more for people in separation. It's me and you against the world. You do feel that very strongly. Love will conquer. And that here comes back to this gracious acceptance is always to show love. Receive with love and appreciation. Love will conquer. And you know what? Love will win. Love wins. I do feel your person is going to find their courage, find their strength to take this relationship to the next level or to come back and create a reunion with you, pile 2 people. I do feel that is a possibility here, probability here for many of you that selected this pile today. I'm waiting for the right time. See, I kind of touched on that earlier. They're not quite there. They're not quite ready. They have to be stronger. They have to really build themselves up. But with that radical acceptance card, they know that you are the one for them. They know. They know that you are the one for them. Let's see what else. What else for pile 2? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? There is no greater love than yours. And there is an awareness with them that they know that you have such great love for them, with the way that you nurture them, with the way that you are supportive of them, with the way that you help them and give them support, encouragement. And they know this from the unconditional love that you have shown them, that you continue to show them, and that you continue to wait for them, even though things may be difficult between the two of you, or you're in separation or no contact situation. Okay? This is your reading for today, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey today. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the top comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to find out your person's true feelings and intentions, and also get some messages from your person about their true feelings and intentions. Please remember this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. So please take in what speaks to your soul, what resonates with you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading for Pile 3. What are Pile 3's person's true feelings and intentions? True feelings and true intentions for Pile 3's person. Pile 3's person's true feelings and intentions for Pile 3. This is the Four of Wands. What else for Pile 3? Their true feelings and intentions. This is the Six of Wands. What else for Pile 3? Their person's true feelings and intentions. This is the King of Pentacles. What else for Pile 3? What else for Pile 3? Their person's true intentions and feelings. This is the Six of Cups. Now, this King of Pentacles is the earth signs. So sun, moon, rising in Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. For you or your person, that can be a place of validation. For those of you who like to use your astrology, your person's astrology, to validate your pile selection, it does not have to be for this pile to work for those of you who selected it. Let's see what else we have here for Pile 3. What else for Pile 3? This is the dropped out, the Two of Coins, the Two of Pentacles. What else for Pile 3? Their person's true feelings and intentions. This is the Six of Swords. What else for Pile 3? Their person's true feelings and intentions. This is the Knight of Pentacles. What else for Pile 3? Their person's true feelings and intentions with them. And this is the Lovers. That is Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising in Gemini for you or your person. Again, another place of validation for you. Okay, Pile 3. This is, wow, all kinds of fabulous this reading is here. Now, there are feelings of love here. We do have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is a very nostalgic feeling. I do feel that your person thinks about you a lot. They review their memories of you. They take trips down memory lane, go over all your adventures, relive all your adventures, kind of like remember all the things that you did together. But this is also a card of someone that you have a history with. So this could be someone from the past that you are asking about today. Perhaps you're in separation. Perhaps it's a no contact situation for you and the person you're asking about today. And that we can validate here with the Six of Cups. But it's also a card of love because it is cups. So there is love here from your person. Your person does have feelings of love for you. But their intention is really answered here in this first card. Their intention with this Four of Wands is to have a long-term partnership. And we can also validate that as well with this King of Pentacles, okay? But with this Four of Wands, this is about, it's a celebration. This couple is under this canopy of flowers, celebrating their love for one another. This is about taking the relationship to the next level. It's about taking the relationship further, whatever that next level is for you, whether it is becoming exclusive, moving in together, planning an engagement, getting engaged, planning a wedding, getting married, whatever that is for you. You're all in different situations. Please apply it the way that you need to. But it's also a card of reunion, as I mentioned here with the Six of Cups. So for those of you who are apart from your person, this is a strong chance here for reconciliation and reunion with that person. This Six of Wands is about recognition. So this tells us that your person does recognize that there is a good relationship here between you. It's something they want to take further. And I say that as well because with this King of Pentacles, this is someone who wants to plan a future. They want a long-term partner. They want a long-term partnership that comes with stability and love and mutual respect and trust. The thing is, though, with the King of Pentacles, and I really sound like a broken record because this guy comes up a lot lately in the pick a card readings. It's almost like every single time we do one, here comes the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is not someone who moves quickly. They have a tendency to move kind of slowly because they want to be 5,000,000% sure about what they want, about where they want to take the connection, about do they want to take it to the next level, do they want to get married, move in together, plan a family together. Again, take what resonates, apply it as you need to, let the rest go. Do they want to come back? Do they want to have a reunion with you? These are things that they take their time to analyze and think through methodically. It's just how they are. Could even be analysis paralysis with the thinking and the what-ifing about all of this as well. But it comes with this Knight of Pentacles as well. So this is also someone who thinks a lot about their job. They think a lot about their career. Perhaps you're thinking a lot about your job and your career as well. Pile 3 people, okay? Sometimes I'll say pile 3. Sometimes I'll say pile 3 people. When I say pile 3 people, I'm talking to you. I'm referring to you guys because sometimes I just think it sounds nicer than saying pile 3. But when I say person, it's about your person. Okay, now, I do feel for some of you, your person is in a place of transition. They're in a place of change. They're in a place of achieving greater tranquility, balance, and harmony in their lives. This Two of Pentacles, perhaps they've been juggling a lot of things. They've got a lot of work stuff going on, and we can validate that with this Knight and King of Pentacles, okay? Juggling a lot of things, lots of irons in the fire, juggling career, perhaps family stuff, other things that are going on that are external to the situation or to the connection between the two of you. But it's also about gaining balance, finding that balance and creating change. The Two of Pentacles, the Two of Coins is a card of change. And the Six of Swords is a card of transition. It's about safe passage. It's about leaving these turbulent waters and going to the place where the water is smooth. It's a card of transition. It's also a card of communication. It's a card of technology. So if you have not had communication from your person, if you're in a place of no contact, okay, this tells us that it is very probable that you will receive communication from your person because they are thinking about it. Now, this Lovers card, the Lovers is a symbol for soulmates and twin flames, but it's also a card of a decision, which also we could say with this Two of Pentacles is also a card of decision because we're talking about this relationship, their intentions and their feelings and what they're going to do with those intentions. Now, this Lovers card is also a card of soulmates, but it's also a card of twin flames. Remember I said it was the astrological sign of Gemini. Gemini is the twins. So a lot of times when the Lovers comes up, I will bring up that it can be a twin flame connection between you and your person, but also a soulmate connection. There's a deep love here with this Lovers card and the Six of Cups being present. The Six of Cups, we have to also consider we're not just talking about the past here or your history. We're also talking about past lives. So I do feel that there is a very deep spiritual component to your connection and to your relationship. So what are their feelings for you, pile 3 people? Your person has feelings of love for you, okay? Feelings of love. Feelings of wanting to take this relationship further. What are their intentions? To actually build a stable relationship with you that can go the distance, okay? That's what their intentions are. That's what we get from all of this. They know they need to bring in more balance and harmony into their lives, into their energy, and into your connection, into your relationship. Now, they could also be thinking about taking a trip, planning a trip with you, doing something spontaneous, going somewhere for a fun getaway, a weekend, a little journey together. For those of you who are seeing your person, dating your person, or in a relationship with the person you're asking about today, these are cards of travel as well. Perhaps it's something on the water, by the water, around the water, over the water, as the case may be. Okay, but there is definitely a sense here, especially with starting with this Four of Wands and ending with the Lovers, that their intention, and the King of Pentacles, that their intention is to take this connection, this relationship between the two of you to the next level, whatever that level is. Let's see what else we get for pile 3. What are their person's true feelings and intentions? What are pile 3's person's true feelings and intentions? This is the further gate. Bold step forward. They're going to take, their intention is to take this bold step forward. Okay, so if things have been stuck, not moving, nothing's happened, nothing's changed, things are going to change. And the person, your person, will take a bold step forward. Let's see what else we get here for pile 3. What else for pile 3? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? Treasures hidden, will-o'-the-wisp. Will-o'-the-wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. So this card is very much about what's going on with the people upstairs, with the universe, with the divine. And this as well, we've got these rays coming down from the spiritual realm as your person takes this bold step forward to be guided down this path, the path that they need to take to get to the next stage, the next level of this relationship with you, okay? And with this will-o'-the-wisp, it says treasures hidden in the shadows, but it's also about an epiphany, okay? Your person is having an epiphany. They're gaining clarity. They're gaining wisdom. Their intuition is working with them. Their guides and angels are working with them. Perhaps they're also seeing signs and synchronicities about you and about where they should take this connection, where they should take that relationship. Different people get different signs and synchronicities. Perhaps there's something that are unique to the two of you as a couple, but I do feel they are getting guidance and signs and synchronicities from the universe. There's definite guidance here to encourage this person to go through this change, go through this period of transition, and actually take this connection, take this relationship further. So let's see what else for pile 3. What else for pile 3? What are pile 3's person's true feelings and intentions for pile 3? Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Yeah, I said that earlier. In a boat with a little heart hanging off the end. Remember I said I do feel that your person's intention is to, and perhaps they already are, planning a trip, doing something adventurous, doing something fun. I do feel some of you may have a little getaway with your person. Like I said, if you're with one another together or dating, in a relationship with them, this is about spending quality time together. So even if you're apart from your person, if they're ghosting, if they're running, if you're in separation from one another, when they create this reunion and come back into your life and create that change, and they've gone through their changes that they need to go through for their own spiritual growth and awakening, you will also be spending quality time together with them. Listen and talk to each other. That is how you will rebuild this connection after this period of separation, by talking, being open, expressing yourselves, letting down your guard and taking off your masks, and being your authentic selves. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Well, this is really interesting because this is about speaking the words of love. Speak the language of love. Now, the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, they're not someone who really expresses their love through their words. Their love language is more through gifts, through service, buying you things, doing things for you, taking you places, whatever. That's really more their language. It doesn't mean that they're all that way all the time. Of course, they can express themselves as well. But this is saying that when your person's ready to come back into your life, if you're not together anymore, they will be more emotionally expressive of themselves, their feelings, and their emotions. And if you're dating right now and you're in a relationship with someone and you're seeing what your person's intentions are, this is saying that your person as well will be more expressive of themselves, of their love, of their emotions, allowing themselves to be vulnerable, letting down their guard more, so it can get to the place for the two of you to come into this place of union with one another, taking the relationship further. Now we're going to get some messages from your person. This is our deck. These are our message cards. It's really important with these message cards that you take what resonates and let the rest go. These message cards will not apply to everyone because you're all in different situations, different scenarios, different levels of your relationship status. Many times these message cards work best for people who may be in separation or having difficulties or problems or currently no contact with their person. It doesn't have to be, but I do believe that some of them are that way. Just from these message cards, take what resonates and let the rest go. Okay, so for pile 3, what are pile 3's? Pile 3's person's true feelings and intentions. I know this is a once-in-a-lifetime love. No one will ever compare to you. And I do feel that they know that, which is why they want to take next steps in this relationship, to take it further or to bring it back together. Let's see what else for pile 3. What else for pile 3? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? I have a lot of insecurities that are holding me back from reaching out to you. I'm working on myself to become more confident. Now that again, that could be if you're in separation from one another or if there's no contact currently going on with your person. But the King of Pentacles, remember we've got change, transformation here, transition. This King of Pentacles is not insecure at all. So perhaps your person, they've been more like the Knight of Pentacles and they're growing into the King of Pentacles, okay? More power, more stability, more security, more confidence, more self-assuredness, okay? So they are trying to become more confident. They're working on themselves. They're in a period of transition here. I really wonder if you still think about me the way I think about you. Again, with these message cards, take what resonates, let the rest go. And you know what though, pile 3 people, they know that you think about them. They feel this connection. They're aware that you think about them. I think that that's just their fear talking, okay? Their fear, their insecurity, their instability, their own stuff that they need to clear out and do inner work on. That my painful past still haunts me. So I do feel that many of your people, many of your people, pile 3 people, many of your persons, pile 3 people, I do feel that they have not healed past relationship drama, trauma, or chaos. And perhaps that's something that they need to focus and work on right now, which may be, if you're apart from one another, this may be what they're doing while you are in separation or while there is no contact, okay? What else for pile 3? What else for pile 3? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? I'm fantasizing about you. You still take my breath away, and you're the only one who can turn me on like that. Woohoo! Well, I'm just going to leave that there and not go into open discussion about that. What else for pile 3? What else for pile 3? What are their person's true feelings and intentions? My biggest regret is that I didn't fight for this love. Okay, again, that probably applies more to those who are having difficulties or separation or no contact with this person. And they do regret they didn't fight for this love. They recognize that they should have fought for this love. And guess what? They're going to fight for this love. First, they have to go through this period of transition. They've got to go through this change. I feel like for many of you, that's where they are now, in this place of transition and change, to become more like the energy of this King of Pentacles who is not afraid, who's someone who's very secure, who's someone who knows what they want and then goes and gets what they want, which is you, pile 3 people, okay? So let's see what else for pile 3. Don't give up on me. That says a lot. And I don't feel you have given up on them. And you know what? They know that you're not giving up on them. If you've given up on them, why are you watching this pick a card reading, right? So don't give up on me. That's what they're saying. I have maturing to do. Yes, it's right here. The knight becomes the king. It's time to grow, evolve. Let's see what else for pile 3. What else for pile 3 here? I will find my way back to you. That's what that 4 of Wands and that 6 of Cups is about, finding their way back to you. It's me and you against the world. What else for pile 3? What else for pile 3? Please wait for me. Please wait for me. Your person is changing. They are growing. They're evolving. They're actually going through this period of transition and change. And I do feel that for many of them, that is happening right now. They do want to reunion with you. They do want to take this relationship further. They are going to take bold steps through this gate here, okay? The universe is speaking to them. They're talking to them. They're trying to gain their confidence, their inner strength, and their inner courage to release their insecurities, release any past relationship baggage that they've still been holding on to. Because their intention is to take this relationship between the two of you into something that can go long term. This is your reading for today, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone.